Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode 13 of Applaud the Pod.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Grant Carter.
I'm Christian Davis.
My guy, Christian Davis.
Sir.
Yeah, man, we're back with another week. This is the last week, or the last episode before Christian and I go our separate ways for the year. No, but yeah, let's make it a good one. Let's get into it, huh?
So when we go back to our respective scholastic institutions, I think we mentioned this a couple weeks ago, but like the episodes will be on Zoom. We'll record them on Zoom. You'll watch them the same or listen to them the same way you have before. Yeah. But just won't be as buttery as this setup is, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not gonna be the same, man.
Not quite.
Nothing was the same. But
hey man, we're gonna keep it going though.
Yeah, we're gonna figure it out. We'll see. We'll probably have to do a little messing around with it and just get better at it because we haven't even tried it yet. So we're kind of going in blind. But
yeah, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out though. Yeah, we'll make it happen. We won't do what we did last year. That's a promise.
And real quick, I'm gonna give a shout out to our TikTok, just because, just check it out. Check it out.
It's worth your time.
We take clips just from the show, and we don't just post the clips. Like, we edit the clips to try and make them funnier or whatever. You know what I mean? To emphasize like the joke and we do an okay job, I think. So check us out on there.
And plus, the more you guys view it, the better the algorithm works, baby.
Right, so help us out, man. Boost us.
All right, I got a pretty interesting thing to talk about. This is something that is going back on a topic we had maybe 2 or 3 episodes ago. We had a debate about if The Rock is on steroids or not. Right. So my brother was at his doctor's office a while ago and was just talking to one of the doctors there about, like, I don't know, they were just like having a conversation or whatever. And it got brought up, like, that conversation, like, okay, is The Rock natural, like he's whatever 40 some years old and he looks that way? And the doctor, this is a real doctor, good doctor, he said there's no way.
Wow.
He said there's no way that you look like that naturally at his age, which I don't know. I thought there was a good chance that he was natural.
Maybe the doctor's just small and jealous.
Maybe. It's true. I mean, I'm jealous. I would if I was 40 some years old and I looked like that, I'd be pretty stoked on it. So
no, for sure.
But that's all right. There's your answer, people. The Rock is probably roided out.
Seems like it.
Whether or not he still does them or is doing them consistently,
who knows?
We'll never find out.
Which means I was wrong.
I was partly wrong.
Yeah, but I was just so sure, you know?
That he wasn't on steroids? Yeah. Well, I mean, there still is a chance, like, just because a doctor said it doesn't necessarily make it true. No, but he would know. Right, actually, he would know better than the average human being, though, for sure.
Just us. Just
so
talking.
There's the answer to our question. Yeah, then you and I do for sure. So The Rock is probably on steroids, which is a bummer. That. I mean, it doesn't really change anything for me, but it just makes me it just feels like my whole life's a lie now, you know?
Yeah, I agree.
Everything I knew about Dwayne out the window.
Dwayne. Yo, you know how so Dwayne The Rock Johnson spells his name Dwayne like a normal person.
Are you going to bring up Dwayne Wade?
Yeah. Why does he spell his name like that? Well, not why does he spell his name like that? Why did his mom and dad?
I've heard him say that's why his name is pronounced Dwayne, not Dwayne.
Dwayne. So it's 2 syllables?
Like, it's Dwayne Wade.
It's 2 syllables.
Yeah. Because for some reason the Y, or at least I'm pretty sure that's what I've heard him say.
No one's going to call you that.
I mean,
you're Dwayne.
I still just say Dwayne Wade.
Dwayne Wade, get the fuck out.
Dwayne Wade, like, same thing. It's not even really that much different.
Dwyane.
I don't get Dwayne.
Dwyane.
Dwayne. I don't know how that makes that difference, though.
No,
the Y being there.
It doesn't.
Like, maybe if you put, like, D-Y-W, Dwayne, like, Dwayne Wade.
I don't know. You have to put, like, a dash in there or some shit. Or, like, an
apostrophe. Yeah. I don't know. That is odd.
Yeah, it's bad. I'm not a
Dwayne.
fan.
Yeah, but he's got a pretty good life, so.
Yeah, not bad, man. Shout out to Dwayne Wade.
Yeah.
Dwayne Wade.
Dwayne. Another thing. Oh, so this is crazy. Did you see? There's some high school basketball player named Bryce Griggs. You heard of that kid? No.
No.
He's like, I guess he's. I mean, well, based off this, he's pretty good. He just signed a $1.2 million contract with overtime. Like the.
No shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
1.2.
So
he's coming out of high school, and what is that? Because overtime's doing something. What, like a pro league or something?
That's what the contract is for. To play in their league.
Jesus.
He signed a $1.2 million, and I think it might be a 2-year deal, but isn't?
Oh, interesting.
But it's not like that's like the crazy thing about it is I'm pretty sure it's basically like he just signed 1.2 mil to play in like a pro-am or like a fucking playing like that'd be like signing a contract playing the Drew League.
Yeah.
Like it's not like a real league. It's like a summer league. Like
yeah.
Like yeah, it's like dudes who are they just find a bunch of dudes who are good at basketball and like have them. It's like highlights and shit, you know. But I'm pretty sure that's the first high school player to sign a a million plus contract so far, or at least that I've seen.
Holy, that's so much money, dude.
That's what I'm saying. That's a crazy amount of money.
Good for him, bro.
No, that's fine. I think that's dope for him. I just was shocked that I didn't think. I thought if someone was gonna sign like a $1 million contract with some company or something, it would be like Mikey Williams or like someone like that who's like already like a social media like influencer basically at this point. Like, but yeah, 1.2 mil to just play in a league for like the summer basically.
What's the first thing you're buying if you have 1.2 mil?
And I'm 18 years old again.
No, you're right now.
Right now, if I had $1 million, first thing I'm buying, probably a house.
Yeah.
I'd probably buy myself like just like a solid house. Like it doesn't have to be anything crazy, but just like my own house that's like nice, you know. I'd buy like a like an apartment downtown or like a condo.
Yeah.
Like something cool like that.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it.
And then maybe I'd buy. Like, if I didn't have to be responsible with this money and I knew I had more coming in, I would buy a dope car for sure. If I could just blow $1 million right now, yeah, I'd buy a house and a car.
See,
What would be your go-to?
Tiger.
An exotic animal?
Yeah, no.
Yo, do you know
I could be serious. Oh, what?
Did you know you can buy, like, exotic animals, like kangaroos and shit online? Like, for, like, not that much money.
I saw an exotic animal walking past my car today when I was driving.
What type of animal?
A human. But it was this dude who was walking, just like, he was walking on the side. I just saw this, bro, like maybe 20 minutes ago. And he's like, has like an American flag. He's by himself and he's just like waving it. And based on the way he dressed, he looked like some sort of vagabond, vagrant,
a skateboarder. They call him.
A skateboarder.
Yeah,
yeah, a skater for sure. And he, the way his hair was grown, I think it was like I couldn't really tell. It was probably a white guy, but like the way his hair was grown, he looked like.
He looked exotic.
No, he looked like one of those monkeys in the zoo that like has the hair.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, and it was. I looked at him and that was crazy.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, how did like I don't even know how hair grows like that. Like it
Well,
was
bro,
straight.
think
It
about
was straight out and like straight up.
Bro, do you ever
like,
see those? Do you ever see those videos? Like, I love watching those videos of there's like one specific barber that does it, but I'm sure there's more that do it. But like when dudes will go like find homeless people and like give them a haircut and like you know like give them a shower and shit and like clean them all up. I love watching like those transformations, bro. It is crazy. Like
it's crazy what a haircut can do for you.
It is. It's wild.
Tip your barber.
Tip your barber.
Yeah.
Dude. Speaking of barbers, that's why I'm trying to grow out this beard right now. I'm gonna see if my boy Elion can do some magic on me. Line me up, maybe. Maybe I'll look. Maybe I'll have him. I told him he should buy me that. You know, like that spray shit.
Yeah.
Like the shit that DJ Khaled or like all those guys use it. Like, there's no way their beard is actually.
A couple barbers have give me the spray a little bit.
Really? Like where? Like when?
Yeah, because this is probably my biggest flex ever. I've had like about 6 haircuts where the barber's like, yo, bro, like let me take a picture for like the IG for your haircut.
Oh yeah.
Or, like let me take a video.
Yeah.
And so
That is a flex. That always feels good.
Yeah.
That
a
always
couple
feels good.
A couple times they've like done it like a little bit just to like make it really pop.
Yeah, make it
so
like,
that they could take the pictures.
Yeah.
That's happened. I would never pay for it because my shit's crazy. Like I have a very healthy hairline.
Yeah.
I would. So I don't need that.
Should I just buy it and just fucking line my shit up? Just write like super low.
Sharpie marker.
Just just like as dark as I possibly can.
I have a good story. So like I here and there, like I like to do my little eyebrow slit, right? Mm-hmm. And when I was at school, I had done it for like the first time before I got to school last year, and so I got to school, and I was like doing it myself, and so I like did it, and then I was like like it's not really, and I tried to make it like a tiny bit like thicker, but the clippers I had were dog shit, like really bad, and it was like too thick of a blade, and so like I just had like a pretty solid chunk of my eyebrow missing for a while. And right when it happened, I was like I was panicking and shit, and so like I just tried to like color it, and with Sharpie marker.
Oh god,
and
bro.
It looked okay,
bro. You should have gone and you should have asked like a girl for like the shit they use to fill in there, like an eyebrow pencil, or I don't know exactly what it's called.
I should have,
because you could have made it look so,
and you couldn't, like it was fine, and then like the rest of the days. Because we were about to go out, and so I was like, "Oh,
yeah,
shit.
you have to,
it's dark out.
You got to do something.
Yeah. And so, but then I just lived with it for a while, and it wasn't that bad,
bro. Eyebrows.
I had like one person say something.
When I was
it grew back.
I think junior year prom maybe, right before prom, because I do my own eyebrows, and I pride myself in how I feel like I have nice eyebrows. I get a lot of compliments on my eyebrows.
Nice.
And I was doing them, and usually I just like when they get long, because my eyebrows are like super bushy, and when they get long, I'll just like use the little fucking eyebrow comb
pluck
thing, and I'll cut like some of the length off, because like I'll just brush it up and then like cut along the line that the top of my eyebrow's at. And I usually do that. I always do that because you can't really fuck that up. Like you can't. Like, when you're using actual scissors, you can't, like, make your eyebrow that short. But my mom had just bought me, like, this little, like, I don't know if you've seen them before. They're, like, the little tiny blade, like, razors, but they're, like, electric. But they're meant for, like, eyebrows and shit, you know?
Yeah.
And they had, like, attachments to make it, like, like, longer.
Right.
And I fully overestimated how long this attachment would be. And I put it on, and I just started fucking shaving over my eyebrow. And I got like halfway through my eyebrow, and it was extremely short. Like half of my eyebrow was like you couldn't really see it.
Fuck.
And it was like this was like a week before prom.
I know a kid that
it was terrible.
I know a kid whose eyebrows didn't grow in dark until he was like 9.
So you would dye them and
like
shit?
19. No, they were just transparent.
Bro, that's like the worst. If you have like having blonde like eyebrows, that's got to be so frustrating.
Oh, yeah.
That's got to be...
The barber did my... Like, he like, edged up my... But, like, I like when my eyebrows are, like, messy and shit. Like, I don't know. But he did it, and they were just, like, too thin. And it was like, yeah, it's just so...
See, the first few times
so
I did...
manufactured. I was like, I don't like this.
Yeah,
so I never had him touch my eyebrows again.
The first few times I did my eyebrows, I made them, like, too fucking... Because I just have, like, naturally bushy, like, eyebrows. And, like, the first time I did it, bro, I made them, like... I felt like... Bro, I felt like one of those, like, you know when girls draw on their eyebrows terribly?
Yeah.
And it's just, like, a fucking little tiny line that's, like... I felt like that. Like, that's how I, like, actually looked. But it was, like, real. I felt... Oh, my God, that was the worst. That's why great. Now I have a system, and I just stick to it. Because you can never really fuck your eyebrows up if you just keep them, like groomed consistently, you know?
Yeah.
That's the best way to do it. No, but where I was going with this before we went on a tangent, exotic animals.
Oh yeah. Because I was saying what I would buy with the.
Bro, okay. One night this last school year, I don't remember if it was first semester or second semester last year, but I think it was second semester. I was up at like, I don't know, it was probably like 4 a.m. in the morning, and I think some of my friends and I had been like drinking or something. I don't know, but we were up super late and we were just fucking around. And it was like me and like maybe like 2 or 3 of my boys in our living room, and we have pet tortoises. My friends and I, we all well, some of my friends paid for them. Some of us paid for like the tank, like, but we all kind of chipped in here and there. And we have these 2 pet tortoises. They're fucking awesome. Tortoises are one of the best pets you can have, by the way. They're so easy. They're like little. You don't have to do shit, dude. Like you just fucking throw some lettuce in there every day. But so we were like, bro, we should get like a real exotic animal, like something fucked up, like something cool, you know? So we start looking online. And we were looking at sugar gliders. Have you ever seen like sugar gliders?
Yeah, like those weird little.
They're like little chipmunk or like flying squirrel
like,
type
exactly.
things. Yeah. And we were like, yeah, that'd be cool. But then we watched like a video on them. And we were like, nah, like these aren't the move. So then we find like this website, bro, where you can literally buy. This is like a fully real website. You can buy baby kangaroos. Like you can buy shit like that. And we were like, bro, like. Mobbing around fucking Boulder with a kangaroo. Imagine, like, walking to class and you have a kangaroo on a leash, like, following you.
That would be wild.
Wouldn't that be wild?
Yeah.
So, essentially, where this went is, one day, my friends and I will buy an exotic animal. I'll have a real exotic animal.
Nice.
Like a lemur or, like, a fucking, I don't know, something endangered, hopefully.
I want you to give me the animal that you think its natural habitat. What animal would be best suited for their habitat to be like a frat house? Like, what's the biggest, like, party animal?
What? I would probably like some type of monkey, right? Like it could fucking just jump around and like, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Maybe like a little, like one of those fucking, what are they? Capuchin monkeys or some shit like that. One of those, the one from like you see Night at the Museum, that little fucking thing. Yeah, one of those. That thing would probably, it would probably thrive inside. Oh my god.
I with $1.2 million realistically, I would buy. Well, not realistically. I could go super realistic and be like, yeah, this guy.
Yeah, I would invest it. I'd buy.
That's fucking boring.
Nah.
I would buy. No, I like the idea of property. I'd get like an apartment. I wouldn't buy it though. I'd rent. I'd just like rent a cool apartment.
Yeah.
And then I would blow the rest at Shotgun Willie's.
Why is that your go-to? Shotgun Willie. There's so many better places. I feel like you could decide to spend like. Because what you'd have
who don't.
You'd have what? You'd have like. Probably 800,000, or no, if you're just renting an apartment, you probably have it. Let's say you have 800,000 left to spend after you pay for some of your apartment shit.
Yeah, that's a.
You're gonna drop 800K at Shotgun Willie's.
Yeah, bro. Me and Charisse have a bond.
You and Cinnamon have been seeing each other for a while now.
Context clue: Shotgun Willie's
is a strip club. Yeah. Fucking no. What's the one? There's one in between your house and PT's show club.
That place is the trench though.
Bro, that might. Well, actually, I don't know. I guess I've never been to a strip club. Bro, I don't know.
They
but
remodeled Shotgun Willie's though a while ago. It looks nice as hell from the outside. But PT's looks like a stabbing party. Like you go in there.
Yeah, bro.
You get
That's.
shanked
I would
as an
assume that that's probably like the best type of strip club. Like I don't want to go to some. I don't want to go to some high scale fucking.
Why not,
bro? Because then, like, what? Then I'm gonna just fucking run through my money probably. Like,
bro, you're gonna walk into PT's and get chlamydia just by breathing the air.
Whatever, dude. Yeah. Hey, if you can get rid of it, it's not even a fucking issue,
that's
right?
Fair, yeah.
Like you might have you take 2 weeks off and then you're fine.
Yeah, take some antibiotics and
exactly.
I know somebody that.
Bro, I know plenty of people who have like had 3 fucking times. Yeah, bro. I think my whole like, bro. I think there was like a fucking there was like a surge of cases
epidemic
at my high school at one point. I'm pretty sure.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah. I mean, dude, if I was like fucking 16 and I got chlamydia, I would freak out.
I would be pissed.
I would freak the fuck out, dude. I'd feel like it's the end of the world. Like, what do you do after you get chlamydia? Like
antibiotics and you're good. But
yeah, but at that age, I'd be like, oh my god, I'm gonna fucking die. Like my dick's gonna fall off. Like
just go to become a priest.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, just
celibacy.
Bro, there's some dude on TikTok, and I've seen his videos like probably only like 2 or 3 times, but sometimes they'll pop up on my fucking on my For You page, and It's some dude who like used to be a porn star and now he's like a fucking like a priest or something. And like the videos are so cheesy. At first I didn't know if it was a joke or not. Like I was like, okay, clearly this guy's a real porn star. Like he showed like pictures of him in like, you know, like an act, like when they're in like the acting part.
Yeah.
And he's like, but now like I found God, I have a family. I realized how terrible like this whole industry is, like blah blah blah. And at first I thought it was a joke, and then I like go on this guy's page and it's serious, you know? And I just cannot like just imagine the the fucking transition in your life to go from being a porn star to like a priest. Like he was probably going through some shit, dude. Like crying at Imagine get done shooting a porn scene and you just go cry in the back. You're just like, God, I'm such a terrible person. But no, I mean the guy's doing good now. He's like he's a fucking priest, so he found the Lord.
Yeah, but that shit never goes away, does it? He's the only priest with his dick on the internet.
Ooh,
probably not.
Yeah.
Probably one of many.
He's probably one of the like 10, 15,000 priests that have a picture of their dick on the internet. Oh, that's terrible to think about.
At least what he was doing was legal and of age.
Yes,
individuals.
Which most of the time things involving priests. I don't know, man. You went to a Catholic school.
Oh shit! I still go to one. Oh, I'm so sorry.
I didn't know you still go.
Ah, damn it. I forgot about that.
Oh, shit. I did not know you still go to one.
Oh,
well,
damn.
Hey, they either accept you for who you are or...
That sucks.
At the end of the day, baby.
I'm sorry.
Fuck. Sorry, Lord. Sorry. Do you know any of your...
Our Father who art is in heaven, hallowed be thy name. No, I did go to Catholic school. Yeah, still do, but
never had any issues though.
No, I think high school is usually you're pretty safe, you know.
Dude, I know a kid who went to a Catholic school in Boston, and his they made a movie about it. I can't remember the movie, but there was like a very bad case of pedophilia and like shit like that with one of the priests at his school.
Damn.
And he was telling me about it, and I was shocked. I was like, "What?" And he was like, "Yeah, dude, there's a fucking movie." And I was like, "You like actually went to this school?" And he was like, "Yes." Like it was fucked up. Damn. Like it's terrible. I can't remember the name of the movie, but I don't know. It's like a super famous movie. I can't remember the name, but might have to check it out. Might have to, see some background on my guy, see where he really came from. But moving on. So I think the best NBA nickname of all time, Jonathan Kuminga, the cum bucket, baby.
Oh, Jesus.
Did you not see that?
I said Jesus' name in vain.
Oh my! Did you not see that?
No, that's ridiculous.
The cum bucket.
That's incredible.
I think it's the best.
So far from you right now.
I think it's top 5 nicknames probably ever in the league.
The other good one is the duo name of Colin Sexton and Darius Garland, Sexland. Very good. It's very
also
good.
very. The Bulls right now they have Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, and Lonzo Ball. DeBall Zach. There's a lot of good nicknames in the league this year.
Oh, that's good.
The Ball Zach has got to be top 5.
Yeah. That's super clever.
Like your big 3, your trio is DeBall Zach.
DeBall Zach.
And it works perfectly.
Yeah, it does.
No, but the cum bucket has got to be. Bro, I'm pretty sure. Where did I see it? Bro, I think like someone from the Warriors organization actually like called him the cum bucket. Like, I mean, obviously not thinking about it that way, like just because Jonathan Kuminga, he's a bucket, cum bucket, and it sounds like chum bucket, but fucking terrible PR, right?
Oh, they thought it sounded like chum bucket, and that's why they're doing it?
I think so. I mean, I would assume so. Wow, what else, like, unless, like, it'd be like calling you, like, the fucking... Chris Bucket, like, I don't know, or like Davis Bucket, like I would assume it's probably because of the chum bucket.
Yeah.
You know, because it just rhymes. Cum bucket, but that's a big name to live up to, man.
It is a big name. That's fucking nuts.
Hopefully it pans out for him.
Yeah.
We'll see though. You got any topics you wanted to talk about this week?
Mostly just like shit that I saw. I've been having some weird interactions, not interactions, but just like, the other day I was driving down Broadway and I saw out of this like place, what is it called? Some barbecue place. But there were two dudes on one side of the street and two dudes on the other side of the street. And I don't know, it's probably like 4 p.m. But there's two dudes on the left side and they're wearing, it's like a dark green and like a maroon t-shirt. Like those are the t-shirts they're wearing. On the other side, there's two dudes wearing the exact same shades of t-shirt. And they're not like common. It's the exact same, and they're blank t-shirts, right? And so one would assume that they were, kicking it together in a barbecue place, and they just like fucking wore matching shirts for whatever reason. But they were pretty close to each other, and the two groups didn't interact with each other, and they were walking opposite ways. And so I'd rather believe that we live in the Matrix. And the scene with the cat?
Yes.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Parallel universes just fucking overlapping.
Yeah, so
right now.
it's a simulation, and I've finally been convinced.
Bro,
it was weird. And I don't know, like, obviously, probably they were together, but, like, that's boring.
Yo, like, the whole, well, actually, first of all, have you seen those videos on TikTok where twins will, like, they'll go to fucking, whatever, like, Santa Monica Pier, or, like, like, someplace like that that's, like, heavily populated, like, a bunch of people are always there. And it'll be two twins. They'll dress the exact same, like wear the exact same stuff. But one of them will come up first and like talk to like someone and be like, yo, like, do you guys, like, how do I get to here? And they'll like help him real fast. And then he'll walk past, and then like literally 5 seconds later, his twin will walk past at the same time and like ask them the same question. And they'll be like, what the like, like freak out because they're like, what the fuck is going on? Bro, that's like the same exact shit. Those videos, that'd be so funny to actually do to someone. Like if someone did that to me in public, I would be like, I would think I'm fucking out. Yeah, I think I'm going crazy.
My favorite pranks on the internet are, the way I said that made me sound like a Facebook mom. My favorite pranks on the internet. But my favorite prank videos are when somebody will be just like in a store and they put like a bucket over somebody's head.
Then run away.
And they run away and put one on their own head. And then they like start looking, bro. It's so
And people are always like, yo, did you fucking put this on my head? And they're like, no, dude.
Like, I have one too. And then they look together. Oh, and then they do it
and then
again.
He'll do it again and just, that shit. That's pretty clever. I also like the one where people, fuck, what's his name? It's one of the dudes in the Nelk Boys who does it.
One of them is, I think, the Jesse or something. One of them is
no, it's like the light skinned kid.
Oh, I don't know his name.
His name's like, it starts with an S or some shit. I can't remember his name.
Steven.
No, that's there's Steve.
Sam. Oh yeah.
I can't remember his whatever. That's not important. The ones where he'll go up to people at like Walmart and shit and just moan in their ear. Like he'll be like, and they're like fucking just freak out and they'll be like, what the fuck are you doing? And he'll just be like, sorry, and just walk away. That shit is so, bro, the way some people react, like some of the older dudes just freak out on him and like try and fight him and shit. That's just so, moaning in someone's ear out like randomly would just, like, that's just a comedy idea.
Yeah, it's jokes.
Fucking, there was something I was about to say. Oh, we were talking about parallel universes. Like the whole simulation theory? Have you heard like the whole simulation theory?
Yeah.
Or like understand
sort
like
of,
the basics of it?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, there was a guy who, fuck, I can't remember what it was now. I don't know, I can't remember the exact thing, but something like happened a while ago where a guy I don't whatever. I'm explaining this terribly, but some conspiracy theory shit where some dude that claimed to be from the future came and like was talking to a bunch of people and like told them like, no, on this day time travel will be released. On this day the US government will expose time travel. On this day the US government will expose multiple universes, like shit like that. And then he just like fucking disappeared again, you know? What I like, bro, there's a part of me that genuinely kind of believes in the simulation theory now because of all the shit I've read. And I also watched an episode of Joe Rogan where he like just talks extensively about it. And anytime Joe Rogan talks about something extensively, it just convinces me because he's just like, it's so easy to listen to him because he's smart. Bro, now I just feel like I just question everything in the world now.
I mean, there's like it's like just as possible as any other explanation that we're just like.
I just think it's crazy to think that there is a chance that one day this like a simulation or like virtual reality would be so real that you wouldn't be able to differentiate it from your real life. You know what I'm saying? Like have you seen like fucking Ready Player One? Like that type of shit. Which obviously that's a little different, but same concept. Like people are doing this because it's better than their real life. Like that, and eventually it'll be so real that you don't even fucking know. Yeah. Like, that's just wild to think about.
It is.
We could be in a simulation right now.
We could be.
Me and you together right now. What if neither of us are real?
Fuck it.
I mean, I'm real as fuck. I know that. But
I'm the realest motherfucker you know.
No, but I just think that shit is so wild to think about, bro.
Speaking of a simulation, this also happened to me this week. I went to. So I was in San Francisco over the weekend for a wedding.
How was San Francisco? How was the wedding?
A very good time.
Yeah.
Wedding was great.
Great.
Very good time. So before I went to the wedding, I had to get a suit. I had nothing. I had to get a full suit. So
Did you get it tailored?
I didn't have time, but it fit fine. Luckily.
It's hard to find. Yeah, suits are just like a bitch to find.
Nah, so I can't buy clothes. I can't buy clothes because any pair of pants that I get are too short. Any shirt that I get, it's not long enough in the sleeves. I can't buy clothes. I can't shop on the internet for pants specifically.
Yeah.
For pants, I can't do it. So whatever. I'm just going around. I'm getting shit off the racks. It ends up being fine. I have to get the biggest jacket size they have just so it fits in my sleeves. So it's like a little bulky, but it looks good.
But it looks fine.
Whatever. That was there. I'm in line for the changing room, right? And there are these two girls in front of me. And that's it about them. And so this is the Nordstrom rack on Colorado.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about? It's like sort of close to the Dave & Buster's and all that shit. Okay. I then go to Nordstrom rack, buy all that. Then I'm like, okay, I'm out already. I want to go eat. But I also had to buy a pink t-shirt for the men's league game that we played in on Thursday. Mm-hmm.
Which we won.
We did win.
And Christian got a tech for dunking.
I did get a tech for dunking. It was the most,
whatever.
I still got a fast break, dunked it, and then they fucking gave me a technical foul.
And they kicked me out because I windmilled, which I guess you're not.
I know, it's just like too showboaty. Whatever. So I go to Big Lots because when I was little, I went into Big Lots and they had a bunch of T-shirts, and blank T-shirts, and I was like, oh, so they'll have them, right? So I go there, and then I was the only person in the world in a Big Lots, and it sucks as a store. They have a bunch of Halloween decorations in there. Yeah, weird. Whatever. So then I go, so I go. There's a Hobby Lobby next to it, and Hobby Lobby's
always has the blank shirts. Right? Always.
So this is the Hobby Lobby on Hamden by the Chipotle and the Chase Bank. It's like close to Mullen.
Like, is it near River Point?
Yeah, right next. Yeah, near River Point. So that little stretch.
Yeah.
So I'm at that Hobby Lobby. So Colorado Boulevard, for those of you who are not familiar, it's not super close to Hamden.
Yeah,
it's pretty out of the way, to be honest.
Yeah, it's kind of far.
Like Colorado Boulevard's like east to like get there, and then you start driving, and then it runs north-south. But it's just like Hamden's
It's
far.
pretty far
it's
east,
close.
though.
It's
like, yeah, like you have to go a while on Hamden.
It's opposite ways from like where my house is, like to get to each place. Like it's completely opposite ways.
Yeah.
And I walk into the Hobby Lobby, and those two same fucking girls are in the Hobby Lobby checking out.
Oh, that's kind of weird,
Weird
bro.
as shit.
See, I hate situations like that too, because then it's like I feel like they think I'm like.
No, I walked in, saw them, made the hardest right turn I've ever made.
Oh, you have to, bro, because if they see you, then it's
just,
like weird. Like, it's like, is this fucking dude following me?
Right,
Or like it's just you want to just
get
avoid
fuck
the
out of
entire
way.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah. But
that's
it was
weird,
really,
though. That's bizarre.
really weird.
Yeah, that's
Nordstrom Rack to Hobby Lobby is already like an obscure.
It is that,
you know
like,
what I
that's
mean?
not a common shopping trip.
And they just happen to do the exact same thing.
Bro, maybe they're watching you, bro.
They probably are.
I think I'm on a list somewhere for some of the shit that I've said in my life.
They're not under there. So,
I was so confused on what you were just doing.
I was seeing if they were under there.
I was like, but fucking
yeah, maybe they are, dude.
I think you should move.
Oh my god. Oh, when I looked under, I was like, has that been there the whole time?
Nah, but
so unprofessional. Sorry, guys.
Fucking I swear to, I feel like one day I'm gonna, like, I say some absurd things when I'm with like certain groups of, I mean, you've heard, I say some pretty fucked up things sometimes.
So are you saying that somebody's gonna follow you one day?
I think I'm on a list already.
Oh, like FBI
like I think the
watch
government
list.
like has me on a list, you know.
The way to remedy that is like when you look up weird shit on the internet, you just have to go in parentheses, be like, oh, for a school project. Yeah, and then,
hypothetically,
and they'll be like, okay, you know.
No, I
yeah,
think it's because of things I've said in public. I think like they caught me on like
the microphones,
like a street camera, you know, and they're like, "What the fuck
yeah.
is this kid talking about?"
No, you're probably right.
And now I'm on a list that's like, I don't know, most likely to become like mentally unstable. And
how many years in jail would you serve if everything you've ever said, like in group chats and shit, was released to the public?
Life. I would be so fucked, dude. You kidding me? I'd probably be hunted down by like something. Not, it might be an otherworldly force that finds me. A spontaneous supernatural thing.
Like an intergalactic federation would come for you.
Yeah, some Rick and Morty shit.
Yeah,
like
some Rick and Morty shit.
The what's it called? The
Citadel.
The Citadel. The Citadel. Yeah, they'll come find me, bro. That's what would you do? You think you'd go to jail if all yours got released? I mean, I would be if I was like,
yeah, fuck yeah, probably.
Like, bro, I've said some. Obviously, I say most of the things jokingly, but I've said some absurd.
All the shit I say is a joke, but it's like most of it's like to get a reaction out of like my friends.
Exactly.
You know
it's because I
mean?
know that it's like comedy that me and my friends would
Yeah.
find funny.
And yeah,
but I mean, if someone were to take the things I said seriously, bro, I'd be.
Well, that's the thing with like cancel culture is like.
Yeah, it's like you can't take
all the things that like are said are taken seriously by people that don't know the person personally
Exactly.
that is saying whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's
like oh god,
everybody's a sicko behind closed doors.
True.
We know what you're doing.
And it's not even really that you're a sicko though. It's just that you're like a normal fucking person. But now that
normal people are sickos.
Normal people are sickos in a way, you know.
Yeah. So
going sicko mode.
I also something else that also.
Yo, you heard that song before? It's by Travis Scott and this guy Drake.
Oh, the guy that looks like A$AP Rocky.
Drake, yeah.
This also happened to me this week. I fell in love with a girl at the drive-thru window at Chick-fil-A.
A worker?
Yeah.
How old was she?
I don't know, probably 21.
Our age?
Yeah, maybe a little older than that.
Because, you know, I've never had a Chick-fil-A worker that looks like they're past, like, maybe, like, our age, yeah.
I mean, this girl had the piercings and the tattoos and shit, and so...
I wasn't assuming that she was young. I was just wondering because she... Well, I know that,
you mean
yes.
they're always
I was
older?
just saying, have you ever in your life seen a Chick-fil-A worker that's older than, like, maybe 25?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never
it's always
seen,
the
like...
managers, though.
Okay.
No, they're always... Chick-fil-A workers are always young.
Like, I've never seen... Like, sometimes you'll go to McDonald's and have, like, a middle-aged, like, woman or man help you.
Yeah.
That has never happened to me once in my life at Chick-fil-A.
Remember the Wendy's drive-thru?
Oh, where you got fucking... I forgot about that. This was
Me too, until just this moment.
This was like last summer. We were at our coach's house playing some basketball, and we're going out with we were about to go get food. It's like me, Christian, our friend Vaughn, was Zion with us. our friend
not.
Zion and maybe like Diallo or something. I don't know. But whatever. It's like a group of our friends, and we pull up at the Wendy's drive-thru, just a random Wendy's. Like it's not even like it's just a Wendy's. It's not the one that either of us would go to normally. And we pull up, and first of all, we ordered 200 chicken nuggets, which was a questionable. I would be fucking pissed if I was one of those employees.
Shout out to them. They were cool.
But they whipped it up. Yeah, they were pretty nice about it.
Yeah.
But we get to the window, and it's like this. I don't know, probably like maybe like in her 70s or like 80s. She's old for sure, like an older lady. Mm-hmm. And she was like, "Do I know you?" Like said that to Chris, or what she said? She said some shit like that. She was like, "Do I know you? Like you're the guy." Like she said something about basketball too.
I don't think no, I don't.
No,
maybe.
she said something about basketball.
Did she?
For sure.
I just remember the part where she called me handsome.
Yeah, she was like, "No, I've seen you before. You're real handsome. Like you're tall and handsome." And Christian was like, "Yeah, I guess so." Like, thank you. Yeah, bro, you have a thing for
but then
old ladies have a thing for you.
This. So she was like, "Oh yeah, like you're handsome," and I was like, "You're not too bad yourself."
Oh yeah, he was spitting game back. That's true. He was. You did come correct.
I do well with the old elderly community.
Bro, they love you.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Like, hide your grandparents around this dude, because that 60-year relationship that they've had going could be fucked up in one night if you like Christian.
I also got hit on by a gay dude recently.
That's such a compliment.
Right?
Getting hit on by a gay dude is like probably like how you know that you're like on the elite level of looks as a male.
Thank you.
Well, I'm just kidding. No, I'm saying that from my heart. I mean that about you.
Thanks, man.
You fine
Appreciate
motherfucker.
That. Right back at you. Okay, so I was downtown and I was walking like by this group of people, and this dude like he like locks eyes with me and like points at me. And he was like, he said something, and I was like, what? He was like, yo, it's in, and I said, what? And he looks at me in my eye, he goes, you're a 10 out of 10. I was like, like I was smiling, I was like, oh, thanks, man, and just walked by.
Yo, that's
fucking because that out of the compliments that I've gotten in my entire life, that's the only one that actually has boosted my self-esteem.
No, that's fire.
Because the rest of them, it doesn't mean shit. That one, I appreciate that.
That is fire.
It means a lot.
Dude, when I was in middle school, I went to school with these two kids. They were twins, and one of them was gay and one of them wasn't. Mm-hmm. And I remember one of them, the gay one, I don't remember how I figured out, but someone told me he had like a crush on me, and I was like, like you know, like I'm flattered, but you know, like I'm not gay. And so he came up to, or like we were in like someone was telling me he was like planning on, this is in like 8th grade, remember, so like it's like still middle school type shit. And someone was like, yeah, he like is gonna like ask you out, and I was like, oh, like I want to save him the embarrassment kind of, because I'm gonna say no, like I'm, you know, not in a mean way, I'm just gonna say no. And someone was telling me that, and I was like, okay, like I'm gonna find him before he does that and tell him like, you know, like I appreciate it and thank you, but I'm good. Mm-hmm. So I find him in the hallway, and I'm like, yo man, like, hey, I heard, you know, I heard you were planning on asking me out, like I'm really flattered and like thank you, but I'm not gay, and like I hope you understand, like I, you know, blah blah blah. And the dude just goes, bro, I think you're trying to find my brother. And I was like, oh, shit. I was like, my bad, dude. That's so awkward. Because they're fucking twins, bro. So I picked the wrong one. I had no idea. Because they look the exact, like, they're identical twins. And they dress similarly. Like, I was like, oh, shit. And I was just like, shit, my bad, dude. Like, you know where your brother's at?
That's amazing.
And he was like, you're good, bro. Like, I'll just tell him. And I was like, all right, sweet. Like, thank you.
That's so awesome.
Bro, you know another fucking crazy thing I just thought about? I don't know. Well, this just came to mind because of middle school. Another kid I went to middle school with who just so happened to be gay also. That's why I remembered this. Bro, the kid, do you remember the video of that bitch getting hit in the head with the shovel? Do you know what I'm talking about? Where they're like in a fight and she's running away and
she throws a shovel at her.
Yeah. Bro, I went to middle school with the kid who filmed that video. Yes. That video happened in Ohio, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it looked like Ohio.
And yeah, that was some Ohio activity for damn sure. No, and he
nonsense.
moved to Colorado and went to my Carmody Middle School for a little bit.
Wait, after the video was filmed?
After, yeah,
Oh,
like
that's
he was
amazing.
like, because he's like actually into like film, I'm pretty sure. That's just such a coincidence
He should,
that
he
happened.
should put that shit on his
Oh,
portfolio.
bro, I guarantee
On
it.
his-
Bro, that had probably at this point that shit probably has like 1 billion views, like
Yeah,
total
for
online.
sure.
But yeah, I remember someone said it, and I was like, "No fucking way, this is the kid that filmed the video. Like, no fucking shot." And then he showed us like the full video on his phone,
That's so
and I was
crazy.
like, "Wow, this is fucking crazy." And like he showed us pictures of him hanging out with the girl who got hit with the shovel. That shit is so funny. I forgot about that. That's like that was like the first celebrity I met. You know.
That's the coolest one probably.
That was no, it was so at the time I was like, "You're the fucking kid," like
Yeah.
because it was when that video came out and it was everywhere. Like people were making like remixes out of the
Back when
noise, fucking hitting her.
That's like the epitome of like fight video culture.
Bro, that's like top 5 videos probably like ever
Yeah,
to
that's
come out.
crazy.
That
crazy.
shit's hilarious. He went on Dr. Phil too.
For that,
Yeah,
weird.
for filming the video.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I think the girl went on with him. The girl who got hit in the head
Probably.
with the shovel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Weird story, but yeah, I just remembered that.
Oh yeah, but let me. The girl at Chick-fil-A with the
Oh, yeah.
with that I fell in love with because it was very brief. Because Chick-fil-A,
Yeah, they get you in
so
and out,
efficient.
dog. In and out.
She scanned my Chick-fil-A app, messed up the first time. She scanned it again, and then gave my drink and my food and my debit card back, and I froze. Just kidding, not really.
You should have gone.
It was just like so fast that I was like, I'm not gonna like fucking.
Yeah, you
but-
should have pulled one of the ones where she hands you your food and you look at it and you go, "Oh, you forgot
Oh,
something."
your number's not in there.
Yeah, I think you guys are missing something.
Yeah, that's
where's
solid.
your number?
That's solid.
She probably would have fell in love with you.
Yeah. Oops, my bad.
Whatever. Millions.
Fumbled that.
There'll be plenty of fish in the sea, man.
Yep.
Don't fret.
Almost too many, so not really too worried about it.
Well, let's get into some questions because we're
Yes!
we're about 45
that
in or
definitely
so.
blew out the mic a little bit. Sorry for if you're wearing
Fucking-
headphones. My bad, gang.
Bass boosted. Applaud the pod. All right, first one. Does Bol get minutes this year? I hope so.
I think so because we don't.
I think he will.
We don't have a backup center. We didn't sign.
Well,
him.
I also think the Nuggets whole
and
thing.
we got rid of JaVale McGee, or he went somewhere else, or whatever.
His contract. We only had him on a 1 year.
didn't take him back.
So we just didn't re-sign him. Yeah.
Bang. Bobo's getting minutes, baby.
No, I think the Nuggets whole thing is I think they actually really like the developmental part of players. Like they did the same thing with MPJ.
Yeah.
It took a little less time, and yes, he was also coming off an injury, but I mean, similar type thing. Like I think it's gonna be the same as where, like last season, MPJ was a starter. The season before that, he played maybe, he got like maybe 12 minutes a game or so. Like
Yeah.
he got like
And
good
then-
minutes,
and
but like
then, and then Bubble.
Bubble
They played him a ton.
he did pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's gonna be a similar thing to that. Like I think this year, Bull's gonna get maybe, who knows, like maybe 10, 15 minutes a game and just like see what he can do.
Yeah.
I also think they were trying to wait for him to put on some muscle.
Which did he?
'Cause-
I don't know.
No, I think he did. I'm pretty
he?
sure they said he's gained 40 pounds since he's
Oh,
been in the Nuggets
shit.
system. But like, bro, you can't even
To be
tell.
fair, yeah.
I mean,
the only way is up.
Oh, God, I mean, when you're that tall, it's just so hard to. I can't even imagine, bro. Because what, he's 7'3"?
Mm-hmm.
I cannot imagine trying to put on weight being that tall.
Yeah.
Like, bro, that's got to be so fucking hard. You got to be eating like 10,000 calories a day. I don't know. But so hopefully, I think we'll play him.
Yep.
I mean, bro, if you think about the lineup, if we had
Bobo, Jokic,
MPJ,
Jamal Murray,
and or is that 5 already?
and Aaron
Bol
Gordon.
Jokic.
And Aaron Gordon?
And Aaron Gordon. Well, but we
Holy.
wouldn't need Aaron Gordon if Bul's in
I don't
there.
think Bobo's starting, though.
No, but I'm saying imagine like a lineup
Nasty.
we would need like a shooting guard.
Yeah.
Like because we'd have Jamal, we'd have MPJ,
Will
we would just need
Barton.
Will Barton.
Solid.
Longest tenured Nugget, baby.
No way.
Yeah. He's the
Wow.
longest. Yeah.
Since, like, damn.
Cuz he's been here since before he drafted Jokic.
Yeah, you're right.
I think he was here a year before.
Who's winning the finals this year? Wait, this is what we should do. We're gonna both give our answer on 3. You ready?
Wait. Can we? Okay.
At the same time.
Wait. Okay.
Get your answer, and then we'll do it. Are you ready?
I guess.
All right. 3. Wait, we're gonna go. It's gonna be 3, 2, 1. Answer. Okay.
Are you
Just
gonna
trying to set it
say
up.
answer?
No.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Nets.
Okay.
All right.
Moving on.
I really hope that the matchup is Lakers Nets. To be honest.
What? I'm reading this next one. What the?
Oh, yeah.
What?
Would you would you rather have snakes for pubes or scorpions for toes? Bro, what?
I guess scorpions for toes.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't.
100%.
Bro, I don't know.
I don't know. How does that look? Like, are these
what?
Are these things that I can control?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Medusa hit on me like I'm Illuminati.
Yeah, that would be kind of hard, right?
That would be kind of hard. You can make hella money on OnlyFans.
Yes, probably. I don't think you would get a lot of. You'd make a lot of money in the beginning, but people wouldn't like come back.
You get like everyone buys 1 month and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because bro, everybody buys 1 month. They're not gonna keep coming back. Cause like, who's that gonna like?
No, what if you could have some fun with it? You could fucking
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Whatever. That was a funny one though.
Yeah, that's an interesting question. Why isn't the NHL more popular?
I think
it's because hockey is a harder sport to play when you're a kid.
that's true. It's not.
You don't have not everyone has access to that
Sports are
shit.
popular because they're accessible, right? Anybody can go to the park and
play
go
basketball.
play basketball.
You can
Anybody
play
can
football.
go to the park and go play football. Anybody can go
Same
to the
with
park and go
baseball,
play
too, really.
soccer. Baseball is pretty easy. I mean, baseball's not uber popular.
I think it's.
but,
I
like,
think the NHL because I don't
mean,
know,
it's like why isn't professional lacrosse popular, bro? People don't. It's hard to play when you're young.
Yeah.
It's expensive. It
The most
requires a
popular
lot.
sports are the ones where you can play from
It's,
when
like,
you're a
cheap,
little
right?
fucking kid till.
So I think that's why, and I
agree.
think the NHL is dope. Like,
I was gonna say I started
playoff
watching
hockey-
it more this
playoff
year.
hockey is really fun to watch,
Bro, it's so fun to watch. Hockey's super entertaining.
yeah, hockey's dope, but
Cool
it's
sport too. Like
hard
going
to
to a
play.
hockey game is fun.
Yeah, hard to play and like hard to get into. I mean, like there's a lot.
It's
of
just not accessible
A lot of
for
barrier
everybody.
to entry, and also like
Like you have to buy skates. You have to buy pads.
It's a
you have
lot.
to buy.
It's a lot.
You have to
gotta have
fucking go
stick.
to
You
a
have
rink.
you have to have a stick. You have to.
Yeah, like
yeah.
there's just a lot of shit involved. But I think
that's why.
I
But
think hockey
I think,
is slowly becoming more popular though. For
I think
sure.
it can, yeah, because it's fun to watch and
It's really really fun to watch.
and
bro.
if you've never played a sport, it's hard to appreciate how good people are at that sport.
It's also one of the only sports in the world where you can full on fist fight in the middle of the game, and it's part of the game, which is fucking.
They kind
sick.
of want that to happen, you know.
That's awesome.
All right, yeah, nice. I think that was a good answer from us.
Oh, before we read these questions, shout out to my guy DJ, man. Basically, my fucking third older brother. But he comes every week with the questions. So shout out to DJ.
He came in with the 4-piece this week.
Always.
And listen, we've had multiple, like a few people.
Yeah, we've had a few
past
people do
ask
this.
multiple questions. Very much appreciated because it doesn't matter how many people ask questions. It's just the amount of questions we get. You know, it's nice.
Definitely. So anybody who's asking questions, we appreciate
we love
you.
you.
100%. You guys are the best.
Let me take you out to dinner.
He'll pay. I'll go too, though.
Yeah.
Converse or Vans?
Ooh, shit.
I think Vans for me personally. Vans are easier. I think Vans are like more versatile.
Yeah, I agree. Because like there are Converse that I like more than any Van.
Same. I think Converse are cool, but they only look good with certain fits.
Yeah, I agree. Okay.
I think Vans you can throw them on with pretty much any type of outfit, and they look pretty good for the most part.
Do you think the new era of Ball's life is ruining basketball?
Okay, what do you think? Like, what do you consider the new era of Ball's life?
So the old era of Ball's life is like mixtapes of really good basketball
right, like
players.
yeah.
The
What
new-
we grew up like
right.
that shit,
The
which
new
is
era
fire.
of Ball's life is very like marketing based, and then these dudes like go to the park, and then
Oh, so we're talking about like Nick Briz,
think-
like dudes like that.
well, yeah, sort of.
Fuck that shit.
I don't know.
Is it
Maybe
ruining basketball?
I don't know, but it's like if you look at dudes like those dudes, like objectively, you know, they're not very fucking good. Some of them are, but it's not like.
I mean, bro, just dudes like I just see the Nick Briz videos all the
that
time.
dude sucks. He's just so athletic.
He's stupid fucking athletic.
Yeah, let's start Nick Briz beef to get clout.
He's stupid at Nick Briz, fuck you. No,
like he sucks, but he's super athletic.
Well, he's decent. No, he's solid.
He's just like he's an influencer, right? And that's fine.
I wouldn't say he sucks though. He's solid.
Fair. I don't think anybody looks at him and be like, "Oh, I want to play like fucking Nick Briz." So he's an influencer. You just have to separate influencers.
Yeah, I think you just have to be able to separate that shit.
Influencers from like people who actually play basketball.
Because like, bro, if you think about it, it's just kind of the newer version of like, bro, there was like when we were growing up, I remember watching like fucking I don't know who's like
like and one and shit.
Well, I was gonna say if you can just differentiate, because now it's just the only difference is it's all on the same platform.
Yeah.
Like you can watch like dudes playing pickup at a park who have no fucking professional career or any type of actual fucking like respect, aka Nick Briz. Not that whatever. Fuck Nick Briz, whatever.
We know what you mean.
Yeah. You can watch those dudes on the same platform now as dudes who are serious high school basketball players, which I feel like balls like used to be you could only watch serious high school basketball players. And then if you wanted to watch dudes who would go play shit like do the stuff Nick Briz does, you go to and one and you watch like street ball, like mixtapes kind of, you know?
Quick. So there's a very big difference between like novelty basketball and influencer basketball and real basketball. It's like it's like in middle school, and I don't want this to sound whatever. I don't give a fuck. In middle school, there was a kid that was a year younger than me that was like a decent athlete. Like he didn't look like he was about to trip over himself when he was playing basketball. Mm-hmm. There were kids in that grade that thought that he was better than me because they knew I played basketball, right? Mm-hmm. And they thought and this is middle school, they thought he was better than me because he was good compared to them. And we played one-on-one and I won 15-0.
Yeah.
And it's like there's a difference. There's just a difference.
Such a
dude, like if you don't know a lot about hoop, like you'll have a tendency to say certain dudes are very good. And it's the thing is like there can be dudes that are pretty solid that actually in like the scheme of like what I'm thinking and like who I'm comparing them to, they suck, right? Yeah. And so it's like I can say somebody sucks, but like maybe you know they're doing their thing, like they're good and shit like that. But it's like in when it comes to like the real like this real
like
shit,
real world, yeah. I mean, bro, it's just like the same thing as like, bro, the worst player in the NBA would give Nick Briz.
Well, I don't think anybody would ever fucking compare Nick Briz to like.
Well, but I'm saying like dudes like that who are like social media influencers who are now also like ball is life guys.
But it's like it's even these guys like thinking that they're like you want to play.
There's also
you want to play a college basketball player and you think you're fucking not.
There's also a huge difference in my opinion as well, which I know you're gonna agree with this. In even like NBA players playing like pickup basketball and playing an officiated like organized game. It is such a huge difference.
Peyton Pritchard, a role-playing point guard who was a rookie last year, scored 92 in the Pro-Am. It's like you know what I mean? And those dudes are good. Those dudes aren't bums. Like there's a bunch of dudes in college, there's overseas players. It's just you just gotta be able to differentiate. And that goes down to everything else, like every other level. You just have to be able to differentiate this like fun, like entertaining shit from basketball because they're very different.
Yo, speaking of that, of Peyton Pritchard dropping 92, did you see Swaggy P? Did you see what he said? Bro, he basically so Peyton Pritchard dropped 92. Mike James, who was playing with him, who's also in the NBA, plays for the Nets, I think.
Yep.
Yeah. Who's a fucking dog, honestly. Mike James is tough, and he's like. I think he went to JUCO and shit. Like he's like really worked his fucking ass off.
He's the best player in Europe
for
a while.
Yeah. He had 64 in the same game. They were guarding each other, right? Watch, let me read you Swaggy P's tweet. And then like 2 weeks ago, Isaiah Thomas had fucking whatever 81, and this is all in Seattle Pro-Am leagues, right? So fucking, I hold up. Let me just read this. Swaggy P said, I mean, no disrespect, but Seattle and Portland got to have the worst Pro-Am hoops. They letting people score 92, 81, 70, 50, and 50. Come on, y'all. Stop getting people from in front of the liquor store and telling them to come hoop. LOL. Right? So Swaggy P's calling him out because he's like, yo, there's no way all these dudes are fucking dropping, like, doing this shit.
Yeah.
Then Nate Robinson, very prominent Seattle basketball figure, like, very involved in Seattle basketball. And all the dudes from Seattle who hoop are very, like, proud of Seattle, you know? Because they don't have shit anymore. Like, they don't have a professional team, like, blah, blah, blah. He quoted it. Or wait, oh, did he delete his shit? Bro, he deleted his.
Damn.
But basically Nate Robinson quoted it and said, like, if you really think, like, if you really want to argue, like, if Seattle Pro-Am's good, like, show up at the crossover tomorrow and fucking, like, you probably won't even score 30. Like, something like that, right? But that's what I mean. It's the same type of thing as, like, the whole, like, social media influencer thing. Like, bro, it is so different when dudes play in a rec league versus a pro, like a pro fucking game. Like, or like Mike Beasley's another great example. Mike Beasley will probably beat. I would genuinely say he'd beat any NBA player one-on-one.
And I agree. And I don't even want to be like, I don't even want to fucking compare like the NBA. Like, it's not even that. It's, bro, it's just like, dudes, I don't know. You just have to, you have
to be able to, like, know what's.
If you play basketball.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Like,
then you can tell.
Yeah.
And if you don't, then you can't. And DJ, who asked this question, shout out DJ again, obviously fucking knows, like, and so I agree with DJ 100% with saying, like, the shit about, like, the shit in the park. It's like,
it's ridiculous.
That's not real ball.
It's not real.
And a lot of those dudes are dog shit when you are talking about real basketball.
Yeah.
Yes, they're good. Bro, the amount of people I know that were the best player at Trails Rec Center, and then on their high school team, they rode the bench.
Bro,
no
that's
disrespect.
No
disrespect.
It's
but
different,
it's like, bro,
too.
You're actually ass in the grand scheme of things.
Well, and it's
right?
different too, bro.
But like the rec center shit, like that's not.
There's no you can literally fuck around as much as you want. There's nothing on the line. That's the difference.
And it's like the whole mental game, but it's
exactly.
Like, it's just, I don't know. So yeah, you just have to be able to differentiate basketball
and like social media
basketball from this like influencer like entertaining shit. That's all.
But to answer the question, is it ruining basketball? Maybe. I don't know. It depends how people take it. I don't think it's. I think if you're a real hooper, you'll always like those. That's never gonna affect people who actually fucking are good at basketball.
Well, because you just know.
Because you just know.
Tell.
Yeah, like dudes in high school right now who are actually good at basketball are not watching Nick Briz videos. I can tell you that.
And they probably are.
Well, okay, but they're not watching it to learn something. Like,
yeah, and the amount of high school basketball players that take basketball serious is very small.
Yeah.
But yeah, whatever. That was long, but like what we mean.
Why do people lie about things that are easily Googleable? You know, I always wonder this shit, bro. I always wonder this shit.
Give me like an example.
Like, bro, like
I know what the words mean, but
like if some dude's like, oh yeah, I fucking like, I don't know, something I could think of at CU would be like, you meet because there's a lot of kids you'll meet at CU who
we talked about this a little bit last week.
Yeah,
when we were in the driveway.
Yes, yeah. Like people will be like, or like, no, actually, fuck the CU example. Let's use this example. Oh, bro, I have offers from these schools. Okay. No, you don't, because I can fucking look it up online.
Right.
Why lie about that?
Yeah.
Like, if
just
you like
lying about, I mean, why do people lie about shit like that? Because they think it makes them look cooler, and they're insecure about their actual position and what they're actually doing, and they think that they need to overcompensate by saying some shit that's not true. That's why they do it.
Okay, my advice to anybody, if you do that, it's honestly fucking way worse to say, like, I will judge you so much fucking harder if you lie to me and tell me you're like super good at some shit. Basketball is like the best example I can think of with it. Like, if you tell me, like, oh, yeah, I played here for a year. I was D1, blah, blah, blah. I had all these offers. Yeah, like, I was about to go to fucking Arizona, but then I hurt my ankle. Like, okay.
I can tell. If you dribble the ball one time,
you can tell.
I can tell if you're good or not.
Exactly.
It's very easy.
Exactly.
But yeah, whatever.
And the more you lie about it, and that's for anything in life. Life lesson here, baby. Fucking dropping gems right now. Don't lie about things.
Don't lie.
It makes it
just
easier.
Be
like,
you.
Just
be who you are.
Just be honest.
And if who you are isn't good enough for somebody,
then fuck that person. Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. Boom. Life advice from fucking Christian and Grant, baby.
Do you have a bad date story? Like, worst date stories?
Do I have a bad date story? I've been in a relationship for the last. I haven't been on a date
and
I don't have any like bad date stories with my girlfriend. Like,
I don't think that would.
Yeah,
really count
and it doesn't even really count. Yeah.
I don't think I have any bad ones.
A bad date story?
I think I might be 100% from the field on going on more than one date with like a person.
Oh, like you always get the second date?
It's never been like shitty and then I don't see them again.
Yeah, I feel like that's a rare occurrence, like a bad date. I feel like it's also pretty in your control.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Like if it's the other person who's making it bad, you can kind of like deal with that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never had a bad date.
Me neither.
I also haven't been on like a date with anybody besides my girlfriend, obviously, for a long time. So maybe I have and I don't remember. I don't know.
Do's and don'ts, college edition. College edition makes it sound like we've fucking done it before, like do's and don'ts of something else.
We kind of have.
Do's and don'ts of podcasting. Do talk for your entire hour. Don't sit in silence. College. You're much more of like a seasoned vet than like I am. But
do's and don'ts of college.
I'm trying to think of like don'ts. Oh, okay. I have a good do. Meet literally as many people as possible.
Be as social.
Especially so we have like a couple freshmen coming in to my school that are like on the team. And I told them, I was like, because they're there a week early. They have like this class
they have
that
the
only
whole
freshmen take, orientation, all that shit, right? So they're there a week early. And I told them, I was like, listen, it doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't matter if you think you're ever going to see them again. It does not matter. Just meet as many people as possible. Just talk to as many people as possible.
That's the one thing too.
There's just so many benefits of just knowing a ton of people.
Yeah, and when you're up at school, like nobody is really gonna like judge. Like it's like everybody is there to meet people.
It's college. Day one, you get to be whoever the fuck you want to be.
Yeah, you literally get like a start, literally a fresh start at your life, essentially.
So yeah, do meet. Just I mean, I guess this is. If you're already in college, then I guess you already know this. But like, yeah, just meet, bro. Meet a ton. You never know. You never know what type of benefit. You never know. You might get invited to something cool. You might get blah blah blah. Right?
Yeah.
So just
that's honestly the main reason I joined a fraternity.
Makes sense.
Is you literally like I got 200 friends off the fucking bat, like, which is and now. A lot of those kids are like very close of like friends of mine who I will be friends with.
You've gotten to do cool shit.
And I've gotten to do a lot of I've gotten to have cool experiences and I've gotten to meet people and I've gotten to do shit that I would never have gotten to do had I not done like taken a chance and met them. So yeah, meet people. That's like the first. Do definitely meet as just talk to people. Like it's fun too. Like fuck it.
We need don'ts. Yeah.
I was gonna say a good don't. Because I see this all too often. Don't go to a party and like try and be like you're not cooler because you can drink more alcohol. Like in that, I feel like that's a misconception that like kids get like, oh, like no, college is all about like drinking and like doing drugs. Like no, it's really not. Like that's
give me another one. Whoa!
Yeah, like you don't have to be you're not going to impress me by how much you can drink.
Or a girl either. Promise.
Yeah,
she's not going to be impressed either.
Yeah, you're not like nobody actually cares about that.
Just
that is like not a thing.
Go have fun.
That's like such a stereotypical like
do what
college
you want to
thing.
do. Go have fun.
Yeah. You know? Also, another do I would say is try new things. Like there's so much shit you can do at college. I mean, I'm speaking obviously. I go to CU, so like it's a big. I mean, there's fucking 40,000 students. Like it's a big fucking school. And there's just, bro, there's so much you can do. Like, if you feel like you don't fit in somewhere, fucking just keep trying stuff. Like, there's so many clubs and, like, organizations and, like, and it's not like what you would think it is. Like, it's not like in high school where it's like, oh, like, yeah, like, yeah, I want to be in this club, but, like, I don't want to, like, be the kid who's, like, in a club. Like, fuck that. Like, it's not like that. Like,
no, bro, that's the thing, bro. It's so different.
It's so different. Everybody, you're an adult, there, bro. Like, people are adults. Yeah,
you're an
like,
adult, and you get treated as such for the most part.
100%.
Right? And no, the kids that are older than you, they don't give a fuck about you.
Yeah, I mean, like, just
like it's not like high school where it's like, oh, all this perception. It's like, bro, there's a ton of people. A lot of like there's so many.
Bro, you
people.
will not see the same person. Like, walking to class, I do not see the same person more than once ever.
So another don't would be don't like be afraid to like do shit you want to do.
Yeah, try.
Perception.
College is 100% the time that
it.
you should do shit that's out of your comfort zone.
Figure out what you like, what
you
don't like.
The coolest fucking thing in the world about college is you have 4 years where you live in a basically community that's also people your age with common interests, and you don't have any responsibility. Like, you do, but this is the least amount of responsibility you'll have in your entire life.
Maybe you work, and maybe like, and obviously you got to do school and stuff.
Yeah, but like you are on your own. Like, you fucking choose. This is the first time in your life where you do exactly what you want to do. So, fucking take advantage. Like, take advantage of it because you have 4 years of it,
thing, man.
bro. And I'm halfway through. That shit felt like I'm starting junior year next week.
Right.
That shit has the last 2 years have fucking flown by. Like, I would kill to be moving into a dorm right now.
And I'm very excited that I have so much time left.
Yeah,
because technically like I finished my freshman year, but because of COVID, and I will be in college for at least 4 more years because of basketball eligibility.
Yeah, which is fire.
I'm gonna use,
that's awesome.
So I have a ton of time, and so that's like I'm very happy about that. But like
college is a very cool.
Do you, man? Do what you want to do. Like,
yeah, I just think like I think the biggest thing is just be take chances, be comfortable. This is the one time in your life where you can do those things, and there's really no repercussions.
And nobody cares. It doesn't.
Yeah,
matter.
And that's the thing is
it doesn't matter.
It is so schools are so big that it doesn't. Nobody gives a fuck about you.
Maybe you're going to a small school, but it's still the same thing.
But either way, it's nothing like high school. Like, I promise you, it's the polar opposite of high school. Like, do your own thing, do what you want to do what makes you happy, experience new things, and if you don't like it, you don't have to do it anymore. And that's how you find out. Like,
I'm big on like a unique experiences.
Yeah, like take chance. Yeah,
there have been times where it's like, No, I don't really want to go do this. Like, I'd rather probably just stay home and just kick it. But I'm never gonna remember 10 years from now. I'm not gonna remember the day that I stayed home and kicked it. I'll remember this unique experience I had, even if it like wasn't. It was 100%. Like that wasn't very fun. I probably would have had a better time staying home or just kicking it.
Yeah.
I maybe have a story to tell. I maybe have
or just memories, bro.
It's just something that I got to experience.
You regret the things you don't do more than the things you do.
Right.
And so that's always so. If you do something you don't like it, fuck it. You never have to do it again. At least you know, though.
Do it again.
At least you know.
The college, nobody's gonna force you to do anything.
Yeah, exactly. Like if you, bro. That's why I always tell people to
because you're on your own.
That's why like I have a few friends, even mutual friends of ours, even that are going to see you this year, and I always tell them, like, they always, because I'm in a fraternity, obviously, and they're always like, yo, like, should I rush? Should I join a fraternity? And I'm like, bro, try it. Like, I don't know. I don't know the answer. I have fun doing it, but, like, it doesn't hurt to, like, that's what rush is. Like, you literally go around and you meet people and you talk to people, you ask them questions, and you see if you think you'd like it. And if you don't like it, you don't have to do it, Like, there's no shame in trying it. Like, it's worth giving everything a try.
No shame in the trying game,
Yes, sir.
So just do your thing.
So there's your do's and don'ts. Be social. Do have fun. Do try new things. Don't try and act like anything that you're not. I think that's best.
Yeah, don't.
Just be yourself.
Don't do too much.
Yeah.
People be doing too much. Don't do too much.
Yeah. Krispy Kreme or Winchell's?
Krispy Kreme. It's literally
Krispy Kreme, 100%.
Okay. Yeah.
That's a blasphemous question.
Yeah, it's crazy that
to even put those in the same league is fucked up.
Yeah,
Winchell's is like all right, but like
Yeah, it's fine.
Krispy Kreme's goated.
You know who has the worst donuts?
Who?
Dunkin' Donuts. You fucking frauds.
Yo, everybody on the East Coast is gonna be fucking pissed right now.
You dirty motherfucker.
You fucking low down, dirty motherfuckers.
You like Dunkin' Donuts.
Yo, I will say though, Dunkin' Donuts has some. The Charlie's fire.
What is that?
The Charlie D'Amelio drink? Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, my bad, champ. I don't think I've seen her on my TikTok in like months.
I haven't either.
None of the famous people are ever on my page.
Well, now it knows what you like. You know, you've been on it long enough that it's
and it's not fucking.
It's not a 17-year-old.
Shout out to her.
Dancing.
Great. Oh, be famous, make your money. I don't want her on my For You page. I don't need that.
Facts.
I just opened up TikTok and the first one was a Will Smith TikTok.
How y'all feel about posthumous albums?
Posthumous
albums. I think they're interesting. I don't know. I've always thought about that. It's like a weird thing.
It's cool if like everybody that is close to the person is involved, and also like they're just lately it's just they've all been just money making schemes by like labels, right? Because the labels own the music and they can do whatever they want with the music. And it's so many songs, and they're just trying to get as many streaming dollars as possible that the albums suck. So that's the part I don't like about it. It's just if the people are involved in it that are close to that person, that's okay. But if they're just doing it,
I think it can sometimes be cool though. Like Juice WRLD's was cool in my opinion because it was almost like a tribute, you know?
Yeah, and so that's fine. But they just
like the Pop Smoke ones, like
mid, bro.
Like bro, they're like it's just like a 30-song album, and they're so all
many
like
songs.
And it's just so many features and shit. Like, I don't know. I just... Yeah.
Bro, just make it like a 12 songs.
I think there's a right way to do it and a wrong way to do it.
And lately it seems like it's
most of the time it's the wrong way. Yeah.
I don't really... This one.
Wait. And then to further on to this question, it says, like, do y'all think it's wrong for a label to release demos a rapper may have had without knowing if it's ready or not? Which I think goes along with this question.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's wrong.
It's wrong, but that's what the contract is. That's why most people don't want. That's why people are independent, because your label. Once you sign to a label,
they own everything.
They own everything you do basically. Yeah. So, it's a slippery slope. Very slippery slope.
Tough, big tough. This one says, I have a funny one for this, actually. I didn't think I had one, but it's not that funny. Whatever. Do you have, like, a most embarrassing thing, like, you've done in college? Like, do you have a story for that? Something that was embarrassing? I don't really, like, mine's not embarrassing, because, like, I'm not, like, embarrassed.
Most embarrassing thing?
I'll tell my story if you want.
Tell yours, because I got to think about it. I don't really...
So I was outside, and it was late, and I wear contacts. And glasses when I don't have my contacts in, and it was late at night, probably 11, and I had like ordered food to my dorm, and so I didn't have my contacts in, and I also wasn't wearing my glasses, so I just walked downstairs and I'm like going to grab my food, and I do this weird thing where I'll be walking, and I'm very locked in on where I'm going, and so like. A lot, like I will pass people that I know without
and just not even notice,
right, and it's something that like I like try to be aware of my surroundings and shit, but usually I'm just like real tunnel vision locked in. So I was doing this, and like I saw somebody out of the corner of my eye to my right, and when I don't have my contacts in, like if I'm close to Grant, his face would be like pretty blurry to me, and so I'm walking, and it's late, and there's not really any lights, and like there's this girl walking to my right, like, and so I'm walking straight, she's walking to my right, and it's out of the corner of my eye, and I like glance over, and I'm like, oh shit, like I know her, and so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna say something to her, so I like look over, but then I can't really tell if it's the girl.
Oh, I hate when that happens. Right? Like, you can't tell if someone's who you think it is or not, and you're like, oh, shit,
right, and so like I'm just looking, and when I don't have my shit, like my it's like I forget that other people can see fine, and so I just like I'm looking at her, and I'm fucking staring at her, dude, and I'm just like staring at her, like trying to figure it out, and I'm like, and then in my head I'm like, oh shit, she can, like, she's looking at me, staring at her, right, and so she gets like pretty close to me, and she's like, oh, like hi or something like that, and And I'm like, ah, and I'm like, yo, I was not trying to stare at you like that, my bad. And then like she walked by, and I sort of know that girl, but not really.
Did it end up being the girl you thought it was?
No, no, it wasn't. I know this girl. No, I don't. I know her friends. I don't know her at all. And I was just like, staring. I was like, no, my fault. Like I wasn't trying to. It was just like awkward, embarrassing. No, who fucking cares?
Yeah, I don't really know if I have.
But like, I've never like been running in the middle of the street and like fell down in front of everybody. Like,
yeah, like I've definitely had. I've had like awkward awkward like things happen, but I don't really think I've had like an embarrassing like moment. I don't know, maybe like if I could think of like the most embarrassing thing, which it really wasn't even that embarrassing because it's fucking hilarious, is every year there's this sorority up at CU, Chi and or Chi Omega, and they organize a charity event with all the fraternities called Chi Karaoke. Mm-hmm. Where basically they rent out like either like one of the like the basketball courts at the rec center or like an event center. Like they rent out like a big space, and they usually do it at the event center, so like on the basketball court. But ours was at the rec center, and basically each fraternity, they have the new members of each fraternity. They get assigned coaches from Chi, like girls from the sorority. And to teach all of the new members of each fraternity a dance. Mm. And so you learn a dance, and basically what it is it's a fundraiser for like whoever has the best dance essentially like wins and gets to, I think, I don't remember exactly what it is, but like you donate, if you win you get to donate money to like a charity or whatever. But people, like girls come and pay to like watch you because it's like a bunch of fraternity guys like dancing, and like they wear, you know, like you wear like some skimpy outfit or, you know, like whatever. So ours, like it was like embarrassing, but like I don't think it's like meant to be embarrassing. Yeah. And it's for charity. So like, but that was interesting. Like we were all on stage in like jeans, a wife beater, and a beanie. Because the whole stereotype with my fraternity is that it's all like Southern California kids who wear like the fucking beanies like above their ears, you know. So we were wearing wife beaters and a beanie, and we did like a little dance. It had some fucking Toxic by Britney Spears in there, you know. That's
such a good
song. We did a part. Actually, I would say the most embarrassing part was there was like a part where like we got on our hands and knees and like did the thing where you like you know, like fucking like pop your back up.
They call that
the sick cat.
They call that cat cow in yoga.
Oh,
cat.
I always call it like a sick cat, you know. Fucking. But yeah, we had to do that, and I mean, we performed in front of. It's me and 39 other guys who are like 39 of my closest friends up at school, and in what.
Get a load of this guy. This guy has 39 friends.
Oh, dude, I got way more than 39 friends if you want to start talking numbers.
My bad, Mr. Popular.
No, but it was like fun though, you know? Like I was with all my friends, like we're fucking it's like a crowd of like probably like I don't know, a couple, maybe like 1,000 or so. Damn. Like girls, like it's like a big event and it's like fun. But it was actually, I think the most awkward part is the sorority girls line the fucking whole entire walkway and you have to walk in between them, and they're like clapping for you and stuff, and it's like a long walk too. Like it's an unreasonably long, like probably like a 2-minute walk from the front door of the rec center to the actual. Holy. So, and it's just lined with sorority girls.
That's funny, dude.
And you're just like, hey, bro. And I got there late. Actually, that was the most awkward part. I got there super fucking late. I'm in my costume, like. So I look all fucking dumb, and I'm like just running through. I'm literally running because I'm late, and it's just like it's lined with just girls that I have no idea who any of them are, and they're just like clapping, and I was just like, this is so fucking weird, and just like ran. That was awkward, but no embarrassing moments.
When I was little, I played at the Pepsi Center. Like
I did too.
And my favorite part was running through the line of cheerleaders.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, because when you're little, it's like, fuck yeah. Like, but now, like, would I want to run through a line of cheerleaders now? No, I'd feel awkward.
No.
I'd feel.
It would just be like.
It'd be weird. It would just be weird. Like, I just wouldn't like it. Too much attention. Yeah, it's like not the. But when you're 12, it's like, oh my god.
Oh no, yeah, I was probably like 8.
Well, yeah, either way, whatever age.
Sick, though.
Before you turn like probably 15, it's cool.
Yeah. But guess what, man?
What?
I'm making. For the last 2 years, I've had some AirPod Pros. Just to flex on everybody real quick, and yesterday I bought some Power Beat Pros, and I've been thinking about it for a while.
What was the tipping point?
Was on the airport back from San Fran. Was on the plane back from San Francisco, and I was trying to sleep, and it kept fucking falling out of my ear.
Okay, see, AirPods are weird because I feel like they fit some people's ears better than others.
So the first AirPods, dog shit, never stayed in my ears, never.
Okay,
right?
see, those ones, I still have those AirPods, and they
work.
I think they're my favorite.
And so the second ones, they fit fine, but if I'm working out or I'm blah blah blah, like it just gets a little, you know. And
see, I never have issues
with
with mine.
I'm trying to sleep, my ears kind of like brushing up against like something, right? And like they start falling out.
Yeah.
And that's super annoying having to
readjust. Do you have the Beats with like the string in between them? They go no. I used to have those.
I used to have those.
Like the ones where it like goes over your ear, but also.
But these are
in
those
your ear? Are these ones just a little Beats. Tiny fucking
No. They're the ones that go over the ear. They're just wireless.
They're just wireless now. Okay, yeah. Because I had those, but wired, like probably.
Yeah, me too. A long time ago.
Maybe like 5 or 6 years ago. Yeah.
But yeah, now I got
those were nice for working out.
So
I used to play basketball in those.
I made the switch
only because LeBron did, though. That's the only reason I wanted to.
So now I have both, and will I ever use my AirPod? Like I'm thinking in my head, like I'll use both. I guess I don't know somehow, or I'll just fucking sell them. But
I'll buy your AirPod Pros off you.
Would you actually?
Maybe.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
We'll talk business after.
Yeah.
You guys don't need to sit here and hear our negotiation.
We're
fucking nosy.
We're gonna get off of the podcast and we're gonna both call our lawyers and then they'll negotiate.
We're gonna have our legal teams talk.
Our Applaud the Pod legal team.
Actually, we have the same lawyer, so he's just gonna.
He's just gonna mediate.
He's just gonna decide himself what's good. Damn. Well, this might be our longest episode. To date, hour and a half.
Oh shit.
We've been fucking chatting away.
Oh yeah, this week we had man, sweet.
That's good though. Last episode or last in person.
Last in person with this set for now, you know.
Till next summer probably.
Yeah, so we had to do a bit of a marathon, a bit of an extendo clip.
It's a marathon, baby, not a sprint.
It's a marathon, not a sprint.
No, but yeah, fuck yeah. I guess we'll see you guys hopefully next week.
It should be next week.
We'll see because we're gonna have some busy. We're both moving in and shit, so we might be busy. But no, we'll hopefully get it to you next week. If not, we'll post some updates. But
we'll let you know.
Yeah, we're gonna do our best to stay up to date with it and have it be like the best quality it can for you guys. And like we said, nothing will change on your guys' end. It's all just gonna be on our end in how we record it and how we manage all this shit. So, but yeah, shout out to you guys. We always appreciate you guys, as you know. Thank you for listening. Thank you for submitting questions. And yeah, it feels good to wrap up the summer again. We did it. We did it, baby.
We did it.
We're through 2 summers now of Applaud the Pod.
13 episodes, not bad.
13, not bad at all. And hopefully next summer we'll be at like a lot, like fucking 40 by next summer.
Yeah, should be right.
Yeah. Something like that. I mean, we'll be up at school for a while, so yeah.
I love it.
Well, yeah, but appreciate you guys. Have a good week. We love you. Oh, Christian, do you want to end on? I almost forgot it. Do you have one or no? Sorry to put you on the spot.
No, you're right. I need to start preparing them, but I can very easily think of one just off the top. How about this? This one's not much of a hot take, but hey, to all my fellow men out there, why can't we hype each other up like girls hype each other up on Instagram?
Facts. That's why I always tell him that he's fine as fuck, because he is.
And I appreciate that.
Because that's my guy. He's a bad bitch.
And we gotta. I was trying to think what I'm a bad bitch. I was gonna say or whatever. What did they say?
I can't roll my R, so that just sounded really dumb. But it's my one flaw.
That's man. Just start hyping each other up, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's it.
Well, now next time you see Christian, actually, if you look at any of Christian's posts, I always comment some sus shit under there. So it's my job. It's my job. This is what I'm here for.
I appreciate it.
Reminding all the boys that they're beautiful and they're appreciated.
Yeah, man. That was episode 13. We'll be back soon.
Appreciate you guys.
Back in our, yep.
Yeah.